And welcome back to hour number 2 of Friday Night Live on this week number 7 on the Iowa Sports Connection Radio and Television Network. Along with Mike Ferlazzo, I'm Tony Anseni. Ben Carroll, the producer, on the radio side. It's Maggie Sutton on the television side with Lauren Smith and Eduardo Tomez and Kevin Cunningham getting all the scores tonight throughout the night. You can go to 13now.com, 13now.com or iowasportsconnection.com for all the scores. We're brought to you in part by Casey's General Stores. With over 477 stores in this great state of Iowa, you can pick up a copy of the Iowa Sports Connection magazine. By DMOS, we get you back into the game. By Grinnell Mutual Reinsurance. By the Air National Guard, Shields, and Mid-American Energy, obsessively, relentlessly at your service. And by Burger King. Each and every football Friday night, check out our Friday Night Live sideline reporters here in Central Iowa and ask them for a Burger King coupon for some free food from Burger King.
Indeed. Tonight we come to you live from the Hy-Vee High School headquarters, where Hy-Vee proudly supports the student athletes, coaches, officials, and teachers of Iowa's high schools. Hy-Vee, making lives easier, healthier, and happier. Broadcasting live on ESPN AM 1700, our flagship on the Iowa Sports Connection Radio Network, and in the Des Moines Import Studios, with the largest selection of import brands under one roof, including Kia, Mitsubishi, Suzuki, and Saab, located off of I-8035 on Highway 141 in Grimes, and 24/7 at DesMoinesImports.com. By the way, Des Moines Imports, I really appreciate you supporting the Friday Night Live football forecast, too, every week, Tony Anseni.
I support him.
No, you don't support them, although you said I supported the Friday Night Live football forecast earlier tonight.
I know.
But I do appreciate Des Moines Imports supporting that show.
Yes, we do.
The Governor's Traffic Safety Bureau reminds us that texting kills. You know the governor.
Oh, I know the governor.
Yeah, he's the big guy right here in Iowa. Log on to iagtsb.org. Did you get all that?
Yes, I did.
You text it down while I was saying it.
iagtsb.org.
You got it. The Governor's Traffic Safety Bureau reminding you that it's thumbs down on texting, while you're driving. And Shock City Cellular, Verizon's #1 premium retailer with 5 locations to better serve you, including the 2 new locations, Waukee, go west on University Avenue toward Waukee High School, and Johnston across from the Dolls on 86th Street. They also have locations in Newton inside the Southridge Mall on the south side of Des Moines, and the North Grand Mall in Ames. Don't just take my word for it. Most people don't, Tony Anseni. They just don't take my word for it. Stop into any one of those Shock City Cellular locations and see for yourself why Shock City Cellular is the wireless expert. No line, save time, save money, and 5-star service. If you have a problem, Shock City has your solution. Visit online at shockcityiowa.com.
Well, it's time, as we do each and every football Friday night on the Iowa Sports Connection production of Friday Night Live. We go around the state with some of our key games of the week and some of our key highlights. And one of the highlights is the Iowa Barnstormers football experience, as they've gone to some sites each and every football Friday night to give the Iowa Barnstormers football experience. Grant Young, I know, is out there tonight. The reason I know that, Mike, it's nice out.
No, it is nice. A little windy, though.
Yeah.
I thought that might chase Grant away, you know?
Yeah. Well, it's good. It's, we're at both places. We're in Adel for the Newton and ADM game, and I'm over here in Norwalk, whereas the PA announcer said when the introducing is, welcome our neighbors. That's just a 6-iron shot from Norwalk, Carlisle, their neighbors. It's packed here. We're out of signs, and we're covering them all tonight. And it's a good thing we brought extra zip ties, because our table might end up somewhere in New Virginia or somewhere like that.
They've got District 8 covered tonight, Tony Anseni,
Yes,
in Class 3A. All those games are big, too.
It's been a blast this year for you guys, hasn't it, Grant?
It's great. I mean, we've gone to all the places where our fans are, and this stadium in Norwalk is amazing. I think this gives Valley Stadium a run for the money for a smaller school. Al Nemers, who's the athletic director here, it is a first-class operation, and it's one of the nicest places we've been to yet.
Yeah. You tell Al I said hello for me. He is a great man over there. They do good things over there at Norwalk High School. Should be a great game tonight, because really they may not win the district, with ADM of Adel being in the driver's seat with victories over both of them already. And tonight a victory over Newton puts ADM totally in the driver's seat on their way home to the end of the regular season. But this is important for playoff positioning, because it could be for the #2 spot in this district tonight.
And a home field in the first round.
And don't forget, they don't live too far away from each other. They got to see each other at church and other groups when they're out after this game's over. So, not only that, but bragging rights for the next year, unless they meet in the playoffs again.
Of course, they get to see Grant Young and the Iowa Barnstormers crew. What's on the tap for tonight with the Iowa Barnstormers crew?
Well, we're hustling getting the signs done. Now we're just going to enjoy it. It's great weather. If we can find a spot to get out of the wind, but it seems to have it seems to have died down since the freshman game. So, when and of course we got John Pettit, our general manager, with us here tonight. So we're taking it in about every single thing on the menu at the concession stand. So we may have a couple reviews for you at halftime.
All right.
I like that.
Okay, Grant, enjoy tonight. Of course, the Iowa Barnstormers football experience, Newton at ADM of Adel. We'll get an update from that one, as well as Carlisle at Norwalk, where Grant is at throughout the night. It is the IowaBarnstormers.com, the IowaBarnstormers.com, the website for everything Iowa Barnstormers. Grant, we'll talk to you at halftime, my friend.
Sounds good.
All right.
Thanks.